Our next recipient helps his customers and clients touch the sky. Paul Sallach and his wife Lindsay have transformed the Henderson Executive Airport in Las Vegas in the past 4 years. Their company, All In Aviation, has developed a 26-hangar complex at the airport. So now All In Aviation offers aircraft storage in addition to flight training, pilot certification, and our aircraft sales rentals. Paul and Lindsay met at UND and both worked at Cirrus Aircraft before moving to Las Vegas in 2009 to sell pre-owned aircraft. They started All In Aviation in 2016 and added flight training to their services. Now they can help someone get their pilot's license, then rent or sell them a plane and provide storage on site for that new purchase. It's vertical aviation integration. Duluth-based Cirrus planes still figure heavily in their business as they train pilots in luxury aircraft. To offer a low-cost alternative to wannabe pilots, though they have purchased 3 used Cessna 172s from their alma mater, they are proud of being UND alums that they have kept the planes the Kelly green color scheme. Paul, for taking risks that led to the rapid growth of All In Aviation, and for your pride in your alma mater, please come forward to accept your Young Alumni Achievement Award.
Well, let me start by thanking you guys for the young farewell party. When I turned 40 last year, I thought youth was in the rearview mirror. So what an honor to be recognized by the University of North Dakota Alumni Association for the Young Alumni Award. This place is so near and dear to my heart as my career launched here from Grand Forks, North Dakota, and I even met my wife, Lindsay, here. You can take the girl out of North Dakota, but you can't take the North Dakota out of the girl. This display will be very prominently and proudly displayed back in Las Vegas as we sincerely love North Dakota and UND. Outside of the state, UND is best known for hockey and aerospace, and that is what attracted me from Erie, Pennsylvania to attend in 1999. My sights were set on flying a commercial airline and getting there as quickly as possible. Much to my dismay, however, the major required several non-aviation related courses in order to achieve this degree. It is because of this that I took sociology courses with the great Frank White, who I saw in the room. I enrolled in several public speaking classes to refine how to better present myself, and completed business communications courses where I learned about the U viewpoint that I use to this day today. Truthfully, I wish I would have taken more non-aviation classes while I was here, as I now realize that almost every pilot has some sort of side hustle business that they do in all of their spare time. The education here is second to none, and let's just say I am so glad that I came to a full-fledged university instead of an aviation tech school in Florida. That was for you, DC. When my time came to be an airline pilot, there were no jobs to be had, as the World Trade Centers had just come crumbling down. The airline industry was in shambles, pay was being slashed, and steadily commercial pilot was a miserable career. Thankfully, however, the University of North Dakota had formed a relationship with this up-and-coming aircraft manufacturer that nobody had ever heard of, Cirrus. And they needed flight instructors to teach people how to fly these new G2 airplanes. So I took the job and I moved to Duluth, Minnesota, and took my paycheck still from the University of North Dakota Foundation and got to travel all over the country delivering brand new airplanes to new owners. I know, pretty rough, right? I was sitting shoulder to shoulder with people that had just spent $500,000 on a plane, and I wanted to figure out what made them different. These were almost all business leaders. They're entrepreneurs, they're professionals, they're experts in their field. and they were most certainly wealthy. What I came to recognize was what set them apart from everybody else was their work ethic. These guys busted their butt. In many instances, these guys and gals were not necessarily the smartest people, but they had one mode, on. This led me to adopt my personal mantra that I live by: work hard, play harder. With the economic recession in 2008, I decided that it was time to bet on myself, to control my own destiny. And we packed up, we moved to Las Vegas to sell pre-owned aircraft with Lone Mountain. Turns out that a 100% commission job forces you to work pretty hard. And I've been blessed with much success in the sales. So what was seriously lacking in Las Vegas was a high-end flight school and a place to store aircraft at the Henderson Executive Airport. So we launched All In Aviation in 2016 to fill this void. And I'm proud to say that our first flight instructor was a UND grad. Our current director of flight ops is a UND grad. And we love to recruit anybody from the University of North Dakota that we can get our hands on. If only we can get them to leave here. So we're waiting on No Fly November, right? It's coming right up. When the time came to add a lower cost alternative to the Cirrus aircraft, we looked no further than UND Aerospace and have worked now to purchase 3 172s, as you mentioned. It's such a great sense of pride to do business with my alma mater and have November Delta aircraft in our fleet. Let me close by saying thank you for all who came here to support me this weekend. There's almost 40 people in my contingent traveling from all over the place. We've got Minnesota, North Dakota covered. We've got Maryland, North Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, Colorado, Montana, Louisiana, Rhode Island, Arizona, New York, and of course, Vegas, baby, right? I promise we're gonna live out that mantra. We are gonna party hard this weekend. The roots of UND are deep within the aviation industry, our business, and our lives. And we thank you so much for this recognition. Sue, yeah, yeah!